Do you think you fought more guys or had sex with more girls in your life?
God,
Individual.
that's a wild question.
I don't know. Just think about it. Or are you not a notch on the bedpost kind of guy? I think just.
I mean, I listen. We all had fun.
We all had fun.
I did a lot of and a lot of fighting.
Yeah. So cool.
If I could be honest with you, yes.
Yeah. I wonder what the number is. I wonder what the number is on the spreadsheet.
Oh, God.
Hey all, welcome back to the Adam Friedland Show. I'm Adam Friedland. My guest this week is former NHL player Sean Avery. Hockey puck is my favorite think. I like the way they skate up and down the rink. He's here to promote his new book, Summer Skate, which came out in September of 2025. As always, I'm Adam Friedland, signing off. I love Thomas Eisenman.
No pressure, Friedman.
Shut the fuck up. It's Friedland, okay? Anti-Semitism. Welcome to the stage. Coming up next, Sean Avery, 13-year veteran of the NHL, actor, model.
Oh, fuck.
Sex man.
Jesus.
We're off to a hot start.
First of all, I'm not a model, and I've never modeled.
You're a top model.
No, I'm not.
I modeled once.
Yeah.
I modeled once, yeah, for a French brand, the Couples.
Oh, I love the Couples.
Yeah, I was like in the store window.
On Mercer?
Yeah. I took a picture in front of it.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think it was some sort of prank.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why did they ask me? Is the gimmick casting?
They used regular people like the Gap did.
I wouldn't say regular. I say public intellectual celebrity. I've been watching too many highlights.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like catching up on NHL from like I'd say probably 11th grade. And now I'm 38, and now I'm like locked in.
11th grade.
I want to catch our audience up on like kind of what your profile was because it's fascinating to me. And if I was good at fighting and sports and ice skating,
yeah,
I would be you.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm describing this correctly.
Yeah.
Your position was basically to wind up kind of the best player on the other team and make him lose his focus and lose his head. Right?
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. That's what I found fascinating about it. Because, like, it's a sport, unlike any other sport, there's an aspect of violence which is being woked out of the league right now. And, but there's this aspect of, like, kind of the mental chess game. Mm-hmm. And in a team sport like that, it's like you kind of don't see that like, you see a pitching duel maybe, but, like, you don't really see someone like you who's, like, a guy in the depth chart who you bring out, and he's going to make Sidney Crosby cry. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I think it's funny. I've never really thought about it like this, but like, think about it as like an organized crime family. So, and I'll use Jaromir Jagr as an example. He's the Godfather, right? And at some point during a game, the Godfather's going to look down at the end of the bench at me.
So it's not coming from Tortorella. It's not coming from the coach.
No. And really, what it always came from me because I was uncontrollable. But
you guys pool the fine?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's so sick.
That's illegal for me to tell you that we would say actively in the dressing room, like, okay, somebody go and fucking kill Matt Cook. Yeah. And the boys will put the money on the board.
He had it coming.
He did.
Yeah.
He married. This is interesting. In junior, when we're younger, like 15 to 20, we play in this, the Canadian Hockey League. Yeah. You move away from home.
You cooked.
You move away from home. I was good.
You were good.
Yeah.
I was watching highlights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You move away from home and you live with a local family.
Yeah.
Matt Cook married
the mom
of the family that he moved in with.
Wait, he stole the mom?
Yeah. So all right. Essentially, basically, my role was to shift the momentum. If we were going in and playing a team on the road, and it was a tough building to play in, usually collectively, guys were like Montreal on a Saturday night is a tough building to play in.
Yeah.
And I always knew that, and I would go in and I would basically try and put a fucking giant target on my back by spewing vulgar at everyone that I could from warm up till the start of the puck drop. And then because my idea was the guys are we got to weather the storm in Montreal the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they come hard. I got to make sure that bring it all on me.
Yeah.
Bring it all on me and let everybody be comfortable, and I want Yogs to have space and whoever else. So that, and then at some point during the game, maybe we're going to be in a tight game, maybe we're going to be losing, and we need a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And then you send me out there, and
so sick.
I'm going to try and change the momentum. I'm going to hopefully draw a penalty, which is going to put our team on the power play. Or I'm going to fucking make somebody go crazy and the goalie's going to leave the net and whatever.
So your parents were teachers.
Yeah.
So why are you bad?
So the first time my mom got called by the school, and it was in grade 1. And I have a 5-year-old who's going into kindergarten next year, so I have an idea of what like grade 1 is now.
Yeah.
She got a call from the principal saying, so Sean, we have a deaf kid in Sean's class, and he doesn't believe he's deaf, so he's been yelling in his ear all afternoon. That's early for a grade. For grade 1, that's early to kind of go in that hard.
It's kind of you had a hypothesis, and you did it's an experiment. Yeah.
Problem solving.
And the kid was lying for attention.
No.
Yeah. But like hockey is like for us when we think Canada, then we think that's your sport.
National sport, yes.
And it is the opposite of what the stereotype is of a Canadian, right? Of like a nice guy, right? And it is something that Canada could fuck up America at, right? Until the recent tournament, we almost had your asses.
Yeah.
What is it? The Tri-Wizard Tournament or whatever.
The 3 Nations or the Four Nations Cup. Yeah.
I feel like that brought hockey back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, my idea of that was because essentially the Tkachuk boys, whose dad, they call him Big Walt, Keith Tkachuk, great American player, but he played with so many Canadians that I think by default the boys are almost more Canadian than they are American. But what they're doing is now they're changing the culture of American hockey.
So like, what's the hang, right? So it's like in the MLB, right? You have like MAGA farm boys, and then you have like passionate Latin men, and I guess now you have like Japanese guys with gambling debt. But like, you guys have Russians, you have like Scandinavians, and then you have like also you guys have like French Canadians and then Canadians,
which are 2 different things.
Are Americans and Anglo Canadians, is that kind of more of a group, or is it like in a locker room?
No.
You see someone as American in a locker room?
Yeah, no, we see guys as Western leaguers because Western leaguers, they don't like the hard stuff. They'll just drink like 80 beers.
Yeah.
And guys from the Ontario League, they like to mix in. They like to get the fireballs and the. So it's sort of like a regional thing and American guys mostly went to college.
Oh, they get drafted.
And none of us went to college.
Yeah. Did you? The last school you went to was like 16 before that?
I think it might have even a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
And then you started playing juniors.
And that's when I started playing juniors, and that's when you move away from home, you move in with this family. Yeah. Some guys fall in love. Some guys,
some guys fuck them up.
I just went to work. I shot pucks. I didn't want to go to school. The rink was open. I said, "What do you mean? This is our arena, and the ice is there, and you're not renting it."
Yeah.
And I think like early on, I was just like, I'm gonna go shoot pucks.
You wanted to work.
I wanted to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the Russian guys like?
Russian guys are incredible.
Do you guys hang with them?
New money, baby.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Louis Vuitton.
It's so fun, yes.
Genuine leather.
And I played with sort of both generations because when I got to Detroit,
Fedorov. Yeah.
we had Sergei, we had Fedorov, Larionov, we had Datsuk.
Yeah.
We had a lot of great Russians. Sergei was first generation and second generation because he played for so long, and he's the epitome of like a Russian coming to America. He's the original Miami Russian. He went to Miami. He falls in love with Anna Kournikova. He goes on that run. But so Russians, we like Eastern Europeans. We like Swedes because Swedes are the most similar to Canadians.
The Finns don't fuck with each other.
They don't like each other. And the Finns are the worst drinkers ever.
What's the stereotype with the Finns? Are they like just monsters?
Yeah, you're
They're
like
dumb monsters.
Look at Jussi over there. What's he thinking about? And then he gets drunk, and you know everything that he's ever thought.
Yeah.
In a matter of an hour.
And the Swedes are like handsome legends.
They're just like
they're good lads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I think that's why Canadians are drawn to them because they're very similar to us.
What about America, dude? We're more like, come on.
You know, I didn't meet a Jew until I came to America.
Right now? Until just now? I mean, Montreal is a very Jewish city.
Right, but I grew up in Toronto.
Ontario.
Has one part.
Yeah, I know.
Now all my closest friends are from there.
Yeah.
But growing up, I didn't know. But when I got to Detroit, Michigan, University of Michigan, Bloomfield Hills, okay.
I know all the Jew cities.
Right? So that's how.
We have a list.
Yeah. So that's kind of, that was my introduction to that. But as far as the
Scotty Bowman.
Scotty.
Is he Jew? No, he's not Jewish.
He could be. I could see him.
Can we start that rumor?
Yeah.
The legend.
I could see it. Like he's got that little. He's kind of like.
Hello, boys.
Yes. Yeah.
So you were playing juniors. You cooked, right?
I was good, yeah.
And your profile similar to what it, like your game was similar to what it became in the NHL, or did you emphasize certain elements to make it into the league? Because you were undrafted, correct?
I was undrafted, so part of the reason was because of how I was acting.
Because you're a prick.
Playing, yes.
Yeah.
And I still have a little bit of resentment towards Canadian hockey, who they have their own whole mess that they've been doing some things that they shouldn't have or whatever, because they kept me off our national teams because they thought I was a bad teammate.
Yeah.
And I was just misunderstood.
Would it have felt amazing, like, oh, Canada?
To put that thing on?
Would you have cried?
The crest?
So you get signed to the Wings, right? In the middle of a dynasty.
Yep.
I mean, that was like a fucking... You're about to go to Detroit right now? Is that right?
I'm leaving here, going to Detroit for our Centennial Alumni Weekend celebration. I haven't seen some of these guys probably I haven't seen Dominic Hasek in 15 years.
Would you consider him the GOAT? Or your old friend Fatso?
You go Patrick Waugh, Brodeur, and I think Hasek.
Yeah.
But then, like, I could say Terry Sawchuk, but like that's the
olden days.
80 years ago. I don't know.
From what I understand, it's just a completely different game at this point. The skill level is much higher.
Yeah.
And like,
it's sick. It's so good.
They're so good at ball. Yeah.
It's a very interesting, the evolution of like the last 4 years. Well, it's the McDavid kid.
Yeah. He's nasty.
McJesus.
He's
so good.
Yeah. Well, he's not so good at the press like you were.
No, but he's going to have to be because he's going to sign with the Rangers in 2 years.
Really?
Yep.
And he's going to have to start talking shit like you? Are you going to like kind of bring him in baby bruh style?
You know, I've always thought that would be the perfect job for me.
Should we write for McDavid?
And or just everything.
Yeah. Should we be like...
Everything, what he wears, how he, you know, we got to help the transition.
When you do fashion, I'll do bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, I got good bits.
Oh, no, you're better, actually. For a hockey context, you're better. When you're in like a minor league team for, you know, the best team in the world,
So yeah.
How do you work your way up?
Detroit 2002, I think the greatest hockey team ever on paper.
Probably.
And we actually won the Stanley Cup. I say we hesitantly
They
because
didn't put your name.
I didn't play in the playoffs,
Yeah.
but I was on the team during the year, and I didn't play. If I had played 2 more games during the regular season, I would have had my name on the cup. But whatever.
This weekend, sneak in.
And just
Get
say,
a piece
hey,
of tape and just write your name.
well, we rewrite history everywhere else.
I know.
Right?
Lord Stanley wouldn't care.
No. So, Detroit 2002. I played 1 year in the minors in Cincinnati, but I'm lucky enough to play for a coach who's now essentially banned from the NHL. This guy, Mike Babcock, was my minor coach.
Yeah.
And he's a lunatic. He got kicked off. I love him. He's one of my favorite people of all time. He got fired a couple of years ago before the season started because he made all the guys on the team come in and he said, open your phone books, your camera. I want to see all the pictures you have in your phone. Leave your phone with me and I'll give it back to you.
Is he Joseph Stalin?
And they fired him.
He's running the KGB.
Which, of all the sports, okay, here's what I'm going to say. The hockey players would have the most fucked up pictures in their phones.
Really?
Yeah.
What would what?
It would just be so diverse.
Yeah.
You know, it would be like a hand up a cow's ass.
Yeah.
Like actually working and milking the cows in Saskatchewan. And then it might be somebody he might have a hand in his ass. I mean, hockey players are wild. They are the wildest.
I like the parallel reference.
Why would you want to see that?
So, locker room talk. How many micros have you seen in an NHL locker room?
Oh God, so I mean, it just wore off. Like it's, but I know who the big.
Have you seen micros in a professional sports league?
There's a couple.
Dude, good for them.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What's he gonna
They
do?
busted their fucking asses.
Usually.
Give it up for them, actually. Give it up for them.
Yeah. Slovakians.
Teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny.
Dude, that's what they say. That's what they say. Really?
No, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. You would walk into the sauna or the steam room after practice, and my left winger would be shaving my right winger's back.
Really?
So, you know, it
that's
just...
a love of brotherhood.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, and it just kind of wears off after a certain amount of time.
Did you get rookie treatment? Like, did you have a vet? Like, how did those guys, like, who were, like, literally on technically the best hockey team of all
I
time?
learned from the best.
How did they treat you?
I learned from, like, the OGs. Guy like Brendan Shanahan told me a couple of things. He said never take a yellow taxi and always have more than $400 in your pocket.
Was he a pimp? Yeah.
No, just ready.
Yeah, he's just ready.
And also, you know, the appearance of like.
Sounds cool though.
You don't take a yellow taxi.
You don't take it.
No.
Sounds about broke. Yeah.
And it could sound cool, but we're going the other way.
Yeah.
We're going up here. A guy like Chris Chelios, I'll tell this story. What a legend. The first time I ever went out with Chelly, and I was staying with him, I think during training camp. And we went out, and it was Detroit. You know, there's not that much to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we were pulling onto his street, and it was like 2:30 a.m. And he pulls onto the street, and then he just pulls the car over to the side of the road. He used to drive like a '68 Cadillac, like an old school that sometimes wouldn't start.
Car.
Yeah, it's so long.
Yeah.
So he puts it in park, and when you crank those seats back, it's like Delta 1. You like Delta?
It's lay flat.
Yeah, lay flat.
Dude, of course I'm a Delta boy.
And I looked over, I was like, I didn't know what was going on. And he said, listen, life is all about setting precedents, okay? If I go home now before 3 a.m., the wife's going to think something's going on. If I come home after 3 a.m. like I always do, there's no questions asked. You don't disrupt the system.
But
So isn't that like that's the level of commitment
Yeah.
is
so
off
he
the
wants
charts.
her to think that he's getting pussy? I don't
No,
understand.
no,
what
no.
it
It
is.
wasn't about that. It wasn't.
Oh.
No. It was about.
I'm sorry.
It was about wives hassle husbands.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are you doing out?
Right.
And then you come home earlier. You've now set the precedent back.
You could do that?
Like, you should be home earlier. If you came home at 2:30 instead of 3, like you've been doing for
And that's what she gets.
years.
Yeah.
So that was sort of, I'm telling that
Yeah.
because in all the different situations, different archetypes of guys on that team, they all had their own high level operation
Yeah.
that they were running.
What are goalies like? They're weird.
They're crazy, so crazy.
What's like? They're like baseball pitchers are like sociopaths.
break down the position. So they wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
right? Practice is at 10:30. By 10:40, they've probably had 700 hockey pucks shot off of them.
Yeah.
Off of their
Every day
body.
for practice.
Every day, every game, twice a day on game
So
days.
like masochists.
They're maybe.
weird.
Yeah.
And are they superstitious too, or
Oh yeah.
they're like weird? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're weirdos.
Left skate on. Don't touch that. Don't walk through that door. Don't look at that person. I put sour cream on my spaghetti. All kinds of weird shit. Yeah. Sour cream and ketchup.
From what I understand, you bounced around. You were in L.A.
I didn't bounce around.
Well, you were Red
I
Wings.
played
you
on
got
3
traded
fucking teams.
for.
Dallas doesn't count.
That was a fun one. That was a little detour. That was a little detour.
Little detour, yeah.
You got to throw out the first pitch at the Rangers game.
At a Rangers
I saw
game.
that.
Yep.
And they all applauded. They're like, "This is gonna work out. This is gonna be."
And by the way,
yeah,
Brett Hall, who I'm going to see this weekend,
yeah.
I mean, the greatest.
You guys live together, right?
Yeah, but he was the GM in Dallas. That's why I went.
Did he cancel your contract?
Well, no, well, essentially yes, but his boss did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I understand, like you got to New York and there's like you found a home in the NHL.
Yeah.
And but like the interesting thing about you is like the way you talk about moving to New York is like fucking Carrie Bradshaw. Like
I was the Sex in the City. You know,
you
I
like had a Carrie moment.
Hold on a second.
What's up?
Hold on a second. I don't even know if you know this. Has anyone ever walked off set while they were doing?
What is that? A gun? Okay.
No.
A book.
You know
Yeah.
that I've written a romance novel that's a best-selling hockey romance novel right now, and
Really?
yeah, we're bidding. You know, we're gonna option. This thing's so fucking hot. This is about a New York Ranger rookie who spends the summer in the Hamptons with 2 of his former college teammates.
Uh-huh.
They fucked their way through the entire Hamptons.
And this is hardcore sex in there?
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
nice, dude. Can I have this?
Yes.
I,
You didn't know that I.
do you want to read a little? Do you want to read some of the steamiest? We'll get.
I'll read you the. No, you know what I'll
You're
do?
literally Carrie.
Yes.
You writing fucking books. Yeah.
Here's the first chapter of my. It's 3 pages.
Oh my God! Do you have a pillow and you put it on
Of my
on
romance
lap?
novel.
Yeah. Okay.
Durham, New Hampshire, 2 years ago. It's a snowy night in a town that is all activity and cheer, even after a loss. The cobblestone streets are blanketed in white and lined with twinkling Christmas trees. I have my red-cheeked girlfriend under my arm as we walk down the street, the tails of her scarf flying in the icy wind. We walk past a bar with its door open. An amateur band is playing Take Me Home, Country Roads.
Love that song.
It's 11:30 on a Saturday night, and we're headed back to my apartment off campus. She's got my jacket on. We turn onto a street that's quiet. We hear only the sound of our boots on the sleeted pavement, the crunch of salt under our feet. 3 big guys with beards walk towards us. Townies.
Oh no.
They're drunk. One of them looks at her and asks, "How does it feel to be with the biggest bitch on campus?" Clearly, they watched me take that bad penalty at the end of the game. It cost my team the win, and while I can't erase the past, I can predict the future. I know exactly what's about to happen. Everything goes into slow motion. I turn to my girlfriend very calmly and say, don't ask any questions. Just turn around and walk home, okay?
Oh.
Right now. Go. I am clear, I am strategic. This is when I do my best computing, in the eye of the storm. If I could choose to live in this space, I would. It's where I feel comfortable, serviceable on the team. This is my role. I cause chaos for distraction, for intimidation, for the win. I've done it since I was a kid. Who did you just call a bitch, I say?
Ooh.
Before he can answer, I smack one guy, open hand slap him across the jaw. He's down. I hit the second guy on the side of his head, on his ear, before his hands even come out of his pockets. He's down. The third guy is 6 feet away, coming toward me. I take 2 hard steps and bury my shoulder into his belly button, wrap my arms around his legs and pick him up off the ground, slam his head off the curb. Bounce his head right off the concrete. He's out cold, bleeding from the ears. I sit down on the curb. I have blood on my hands, but they aren't shaking. At least there were 3. It's easier to sell. I take out my phone, put my hand on one guy's chest to see if he's still breathing. I call the cops. Hi, my name is Carter Hughes. I play hockey for the University of New Hampshire. I just got attacked by 3 men on the corner of Summer Street in Maine. One of the guys is hurt badly. Send an ambulance and the police. I'll stick around until you get here.
Wow, that's sexy. That's very romantic. Dude,
And then
I haven't read a book since Harry Potter 8. I think I'm gonna try to go back in on books.
And can I tell you,
Yeah.
it's a dual perspective. So
Are you
your
selling this
girlfriend,
right now?
your
Oh.
girlfriend can read it because they start
she-
fucking a lot in the
She
book.
can't read. No, she can. Yeah, she can.
Anyways, we have a female protagonist and a male, so the chapters bounce back and forth between Carter and his love interest.
Ooh, I like that narrative
Yes.
device.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Rashomon. Wait.
That was fun, right?
Ew, I'm like hooked. I
Can
wanna
we
read
put it
chapter
on the
2.
table though?
Yeah, let's put it on the table.
Well, just yeah,
It's fire.
great.
So what's it like to fight you? So you guys are just you're wearing ice skates and you know how to fight wearing ice skates. Like,
Yeah.
what a weird thing. What a weird sport. It's the only sport where there's
You're allowed.
there's an aspect of fighting, but you're also on ice skates.
Yeah.
Did you guys fight like were the figure skating guys and the hockey guys, was that like beef growing up on the rink?
You know what's so funny? There's an old wives' tale. Elvis Stoico was a Canadian Olympian figure skater. I think he was the first man to do
The
5
triple or the 4?
quad.
A quad, yeah.
A quad.
Yeah.
I have been told that he roundhouse kicked Eric Lindros in a bar outside of Toronto in the Muskokas in the summer.
It was a good question.
Okay, yeah. So that, to me, I don't know. That's
so sick.
yeah. Be careful.
Because they're actually like great athletes.
Oh,
probably.
dude,
They're
they're
just wearing sequins. Yeah, that's why it's a distraction.
Yeah.
They're also John Wick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so, like, what's your how many fights in your life have you think? What's your body count of fights?
So God, man, dude, I fought so many fucking delivery guys in New York City.
I know.
Am I adding? Is that?
You get really mad at them on your Instagram.
I used to.
I
used
really
to.
mad at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're nice
Lots
to
of
them?
fights. When I was 12, I played in Nova Scotia for a few years. My dad got transferred. He worked for Sears, R.I.P. Sears.
Yeah.
And we had a tournament on Prince Edward Island. You take
Yeah.
the ferry. Anyways, we won the tournament and we played against another team from Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
When we took the ferry back from PEI, they had to put me up in the captain's quarters of the ferry because the parents on the other team wanted to kill me.
Parents?
The parents of the players of the other team. We were 12.
So you were a little fucking.
I
prick.
was bad.
You're a bad boy.
Bad.
Did your mom try to make you be good?
You know, I once saw her at the Bay. You know, the Bay. You know the
Dunsbury
blankets, the 3 stripes,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Canadian
yeah.
heritage,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Bay.
Yeah.
She once spent 4 hours in a Bay
Uh-huh.
until they took her return. She just wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
She just stayed there.
Oh, so you got your shit from her.
And that was one of those like trauma tree moments maybe, or for the better.
Yeah.
And that was when I knew, so then you dig in.
You started dealing with customer service?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she was trying to return something. They were refusing to take it. And she said to them, "I will never leave."
Yeah. Are you sure you're not Jewish? Yeah. Wait, so
I am. You can hire me for bat mitzvahs. Mitzvahs.
Do you think you fought more guys or had sex with more girls in your life?
God,
Individual.
that's a wild question.
I don't know. Just think about it. Or are you not a notch on the bedpost kind of guy? I think just.
I mean, I listen. We all had fun.
We all had fun.
I did a lot of fucking and a lot of fighting.
Yeah. So cool.
If I could be honest with you, yes.
Yeah. I wonder what the number is. I wonder what the number is on the spreadsheet.
Oh God.
You should.
Oh God.
Is it nice to fight?
You know what's so interesting is that
You like it.
I became.
Or
I'm
you on
now.
drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm now a martial artist. I took up jiu-jitsu 4 years ago maybe. And now I don't want to fight ever, because if you get too close to me and something pops off, I want to embrace you and choke, and I want to choke the air out of you.
Yeah.
Whereas before I wanted to like use my fists, and that was I was a man trying to find a way to cure his urges.
You had a guy inside of you.
Yeah, and the problem is you get rewarded for it
in your game.
In our game.
So cool.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes nuts.
And then you feel like
so
God.
It's so cool when they fight each other.
Yes.
It's so cool. And now they're woking it out of the league.
They're still fighting.
We gotta let the boys fight.
It's coming back.
What's more dangerous for a player? It's dirty hits have to be more dangerous than a mano-y-mano.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You did a move this is why I'm like we're kind of the same guy, which is like the notion is if a man squares up and you have to accept the challenge.
Yeah.
But you did the move because you were a wind-up guy where you'd be like, what? You know, you'd be in a guy's ear and be like, you fucking pussy, you fucking bitch, and then he'd like lose it, and then you'd be like, what did I do? You know, which is in front of an entire stadium, just like the security inside of yourself to be able to be like. It's so Israel of you. It's just like it's so much.
Benny?
I mean, no, but I mean, just
I call him Benny.
For you to like
Netanyahu.
Oh, Netanyahu. Yeah.
I call him Benny.
Oh, I call him a lot of names.
Hey guys, Caleb Pitts here. When hair starts to thin, confidence can too. That's why Hims makes it simple to feel like yourself again. Inspiring stuff. I plan on taking Hims and looking like this in 1 year. For more information, here's my boss and friend, Adam Friedland. Take it away, A-Dog.
Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that puts your goals first. No hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule. Think of Hims as your digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns all in one place. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, weight loss, and more. Visit hims.com/TAFS. That's hims.com/TAFS for your free online visit. hims.com/TAFS. Featured products include compounded drug products with the FDA does not approve. Verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride.
And let's go back to
Okay,
the
I said
first
terrible.
question.
I said terrible shit. I did research.
You did. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Did you have compromise?
Yes.
On guys.
Yes.
I
had a dossier.
What depths did you go to like find out?
Anywhere.
Really?
Anywhere.
You were like Roy Cohn.
God love R.I.P. Roy.
One of the most
What a man.
insane American.
What a man.
Figures.
American. Yes.
American.
Yeah,
not like you. What a fucking come on, bro.
By the
Mike
way,
Hoffman is not a costume.
By the way,
Yeah.
this is the hat I wear.
converted.
I only wear it. Yeah.
converted to
Yeah,
that?
because Canada lost their identity. I don't even want to talk
We
about
don't. Let's
Canada.
not even fucking talk about it.
Anyways, yes, I did my research. Okay, so I would line up with so and so,
Yeah.
who I played junior against him. We're the same age. Okay, so we've been playing against each other since we were 12.
Yeah.
And his sister Sarah works at the Keg in Toronto, and I know that 2 Saturdays ago
She got double teamed.
she didn't get double teamed, but she took down possibly the captain of the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And I know that because I've got feelers out. I got people, and everyone wants to provide information and share
So
information.
you got like a secret police.
I had a fucking dossier.
He was Stalin, basically. You did have like a KGB working for you.
What was I going to do? I mean, if you're going to do that job, then like be the best at it
And do
and
you
be
think-
prepared.
Do you think because you were undersized, you were conceived to be undersized, that this was like a marginal advantage that you could like exploit and like have a career for 13 years in the like a professional
Absolutely.
athlete?
It was
Yeah.
a survival skill. It was also scarring from being the smallest on my team since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because standing beside you,
5'10"
people
5'10"
might
is
go,
good.
"Oh, he's pretty. What a big
5'10".
guy."
5'10" is good.
But
We're the same height, dude. I looked it up. The same birthday.
I know. Yeah, well, that's true. But when I was playing, it was a big game, and guys were. I mean, I took a video
it's not
with
as
your.
big anymore.
No, it's not.
I've heard that. Yeah.
It's not as big.
Go
But
back
like
to what you were
guys
saying.
were 6. Guys were like, huge.
Yeah.
60 pounds, 70 pounds. Like Jaromir Jagr, I saw him for the first time, 10 years. Yogs would he's such a big man. He would crush me.
Yeah.
So,
How do you fight a guy that big? A bigger guy? You
because
fought.
fighting's a different mechanism because it's all about levers and pushing and pulling.
Yeah.
So if you know and understand, like,
How do you fight in general? Yeah.
I fought to not get hit. Fought to not get hit, to make it, to sell the fight, to not hurt my hand, and to make sure that I landed on top of that fucking guy.
Yeah.
So that if we were on the road, the building went quiet, and now I've just neutralized one of
There's no energy. In
There's
the
no
room.
energy,
Yeah.
and if we're at home, the place goes fucking crazy.
And you were a legend in the Garden.
Pretty good.
I mean, like your profile of player, I would imagine that just amps the fucking stadium up like to 1,000.
Yeah, especially in New York. Like these New Yorkers, they used to be hardened people.
Yeah, not anymore.
Blue collar. It feels like it's coming back. It's about to, I think.
Us kind of guys.
Doing shit, working.
Shit.
So, in New York, the fans appreciated it. I played in LA, and like they didn't like me in LA.
Yeah.
The fans, like, I have more people come up
It's
to
not
me
a
in
hockey
LA
town.
that go, "I didn't like you. You were a king. I didn't like you as the king. You took too many bad penalties.
You guys
Whatever
have
was
bad
different."
Press.
In LA,
You
yeah.
got bullying.
Oh God.
Dustin, you made fun of your teammates' lisp.
I guess
What
that.
a jerk. What a real jerk.
Oh. I've heard that. I concede.
Post league,
Maybe I did.
Did you make amends with certain people? Like, were you like, I was fucking a dickhead to you?
Definitely. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Any time that I switched teams, I had to.
But that's political.
You want to talk about awkward?
Yeah.
Get traded from the rain from LA to New York.
And you said despicable things to some of
Some
these
bad
guys.
things to some of the guys.
Terrible guys. But they realized.
Yeah, you got to have an awkward sidebar.
They're like, he's our guy now.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
wanna-
feel like you could handle that awkwardness. go in and
it's the only way I've been able to survive. And I think like the other thing is like going back to the original question of you being the smartest guy.
Yeah.
Like you've been around these guys since you were 8, probably.
Yeah.
You know their psychology, right?
Yes.
And like for me, getting funny, but it was also just I could confuse bros to the point where some of my friends even kind of realized I was making fun of them.
Right.
But it wouldn't escalate to them seeing red.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I would do it the opposite, where they'd just be like walking away. They'd be like, "What the fuck did he say?" Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like my mechanism. So it's just like two sides of the same
mechanics
coin,
of what we do are the same.
Who's the dumbest guy? Like, are they like
Donald Brodeur.
Don-
And you know, like
Martin Brodeur from the Michael Jackson documentary?
Donald Brodeur, he had a Great Dane or some sort of giant dog, and he used to shower with it at the arena.
Yeah. At the arena?
Yeah. Like, and hockey players, we don't have our
Like
showers.
naked?
Yeah, we don't. Hockey players have this weird culture. We don't have individual stalls.
Yeah, who cares? Dude?
It's one big shower.
Family, dude.
Yeah.
So,
And he was in there showering with his dog. Whatever. I don't like him. Brodeur was not cool.
Who do you still have smoke with? Is there a guy that you're like, fuck that guy?
There's a guy named Matthew Barnaby who actually played for the Rangers.
Oh shit, I remember that guy.
And Barnaby was, I mean, I love Matthew Barnaby as a player. Matthew Barnaby now on X, he doesn't even use Instagram, which is like such a boomer move. He's only an X guy. Could be a cool move, maybe, actually.
Yeah.
Could Be the Move is a great Instagram account, by the way.
What is Could Be the Move?
It's Could Be the Move.
What is it?
Could Be the Move is during the World Series, because you're a team player, you wear your batting glove to work.
Oh shit! For your boys?
For the boys. Could
and
be
then
the
you
move.
send it to them?
And then everybody does it.
And everyone does it.
Yeah. Could be the move.
Could be the move. I got into. I lost $200 million in gambling for Shohei.
Oh, you were the guy?
No, I'm the bag man. No, I'm not the translator.
No, you kind of could look like him.
Do I look Japanese?
If we shaved your head and
That's respect Aru, dude. That's respect. Wait, so like, obviously you had compromise. You knew the things that would trigger them, but like, you knew that they're also bros. Like, was there an aspect of the fact that you were interning at Vogue? You were like kind of a dandy off ice.
Yeah.
Was there an aspect where you like there was an entrenched maybe like I'm getting chirped by like a fucking like what this guy's like he's a fancy boy.
Yeah, I was like there's a great clip of Wayne Simmons, who was a great player. He was a black hockey player.
Yeah.
Not many.
Yeah.
There's an incredible clip of him. He's on the Philadelphia bench, and I'm in the penalty box, and he screams, and you can see it. He calls me a faggot. He screams.
Yeah.
So I did intern at Vogue.
Yeah.
And I did it because I've always been curious, but I also think subconsciously, and now, you know, being able to analyze like your life,
You were fucking with them.
I was fucking with.
You were
I
fucking with
I
them.
was the troll. I was the alt.
You're a genius.
I was so deep in the troll game.
Because there is amongst bros like an entrenched homophobia, and you were also
Oh,
early.
entrenched. No, I mean no. Yeah.
Yeah, you were early. You were like well ahead of the curve, and you like advocated for gay rights, like in the league.
I was the first professional athlete to
Really?
on the record. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're
In my Ranger jersey, which is credit to Jim Dolan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. By the way, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I do jiu-jitsu at Clockwork Jiu-Jitsu in Soho. You should start doing it. A man that can't grapple
You
is
can like your
You like
mid
to-
to late 30s. You learn how to fight.
absolutely right
you
now. I could turn you into a. They could turn you
Killing
into a fucking machine.
Yeah.
An assassin.
Would I fight like girls at first? I mean, like I would.
You roll with girls.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever pop one?
No.
No.
No, but you roll with girls.
But what if I lose to a girl in front of like
That's-
you're in the NHL?
That's the point.
It's embarrassing.
That's the point. It's an ego killer.
I almost
But
got
what
my-
were we talking about? 'Cause why-
you do jiu-jitsu at Clockwork Jiu-Jitsu?
No, I know, but I was going into it for some
Dude,
reason.
we both are idiots.
We were talking about Dolan.
You don't
You know, here's what's funny.
Yeah.
And I will say this right now, because Dan Carcillo, who played for the Rangers, played for Philly, won a Stanley Cup in Chicago, he's now one of the leaders in psilocybin therapy.
Yeah.
Okay. I have CTE. There's no question I have CTE
I was gonna
because
ask.
my short-term memory is not good.
Yeah.
All right. It's getting better because of what I do now for work. And I've been working that muscle. My fucking long-term memory, I've had numerous people on this New York trip tell me stories. I hadn't seen them in a while. Like wild stories that I had no recollection of.
I think you're probably just fucked up.
I was moving fast and I was fucked up.
Yeah.
But also a little bit of the CTE is starting
I
to.
think the short goes first, no?
Well, my short's not like, it's not the best.
My mom had
Look what just happened.
My mom had brain cancer, so she experienced like dementia. And like the cool thing was like when she started, the short term went, I would talk to her and I'd have her tell stories from before, and so she would remember things from like 1981, like and that was like a way I could like
Interesting.
chill with her. And, like,
Is
talk
she
to her.
still here?
No, she passed away. Yeah, she's
And
my best, dude. She's my twin.
You know, I've been reading a lot of
Yeah.
research papers on LSD and Alzheimer's prevention.
She had brain cancer.
No,
so,
I understand,
yeah,
but the brain and
so sad. But for you, so like,
Well-
I want to talk about Tortorella and like that situation because like you had a.
did you just say, yeah, your mom dying was obviously terribly sad, right?
Of course, yeah.
Was
yeah.
it recently?
No, it was like 5 years ago. But
But you're still in the
stays
trenches
sad.
on it.
No, it's just like it's kind of a nice thing. You realize that it never gets better, but in a way that's nice, where it just becomes part of you.
Now-
Like, you just understand life in a deeper way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's just like you can get used to someone not being there. But
I got it.
That aspect is, and it's just like, it was like a defining moment.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think I ever like believed in God or anything, but like at the end of my family being together, I was like, oh, this is kind of the point. Like you're just like sharing.
And it was more of a spiritual thing versus.
No, it wasn't even spiritual. It was like, like if you live on earth and you have love and you give love to the
You have to have blood.
Yeah.
Blood. You have each other's back.
Oh, blood, like
You go down with the ship together.
I learned to appreciate like family a lot more because we have family members that have like literally sociopaths, like stolen money, bad people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we had close family friends that wanted to like be around and helpful, and we asked them like just like not to, like they were like trying to like
Let
bring
us-
meals to the house, and then like our family that are like just like are gypsies, like those were the ones we wanted there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I wouldn't
No,
say
it's-
gypsy, but
Yeah. I got
I
it.
mean, just like people we've had falling outs with for 20 years. Like those are the people. They're still like at the end of meeting there.
Yeah.
And in a really cool way, because those are your guys.
Yep.
Those
yep.
are your fucking guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. And I think a little bit of that. I don't know. I'm like trauma is kind of good now because it's helpful to kind of like. I feel like I never did ketamine. I did a ketamine drip once.
Yeah.
And it felt like I was in a video game. Like I was kind of like stepping in Jello. That's how I feel now. Like just sort of more open and like people have tough times and like I'm okay with. And part of that is becoming a martial artist. I want to feel shit now.
Yeah.
But also our job, you can't have highs and lows when you're a professional athlete. Like you're not paid to, you're paid to be emotional, but also unemotional. And actually less emotions is better.
Were there guys that were robots that you couldn't
Yeah.
fucking wind up?
Yeah.
Did it drive you nuts?
Yes.
There was like this
Joe
guy
Sakic.
Joe Sakic has like he's like he's the Terminator.
He can't, you know.
He's the fucking Terminator.
Yeah. You couldn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, the high level G's, those are like the samurais. Those were the guys that like
Just Buddhas.
they
yeah.
can. It's like clear the mechanism, and they're on a different wavelength.
Yeah.
There's not many of those guys, but yeah,
I think in all professional sports, those guys are always just the top
Yamamoto,
dogs.
Shohei. I love the Japanese players.
The Kobe, like when Matt Barnes is like faking the inbound and Kobe doesn't flinch.
Yeah.
It's just like
He
there's
wants
something about
that.
it. There's something about it where he's just like it does not.
Yeah.
It's a human reflex to be like this, and he's just he's the Terminator.
Yeah.
He's like shed his humanity.
Yep.
He's a killing machine.
No, I understand it.
I want to talk about the
Avery rule?
This is the most me thing. This is what really got me fired up. Because like you figured out, do you know what a Panenka is?
No, is it a palindrome?
No, a Panenka, so in soccer, right?
Uh-huh.
They've been shooting like penalty kicks for 100 years of the sport. And then this guy, I'll show you, Panenka.
Wait.
This guy like realized, he's like, what if I just
Is this recently?
no, this is like in the 80s. He's a Czechoslovakian guy. Yeah, so
Everyone knows that Panenka shooting technique
So-
was named after Antonin Panenka.
so it's just this Czechoslovakian guy. He's like, what if I don't go left or right? What if I just like chip it down the middle?
Oh, I remember.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
It's
'cause-
Score 5 penalties, while goalie only needed to save one.
Right.
Loser was
So, like-
supposed to training beer.
yes.
The thing about the Brodeur moment, right? Is
Great,
that,
great correlation too, by the
right,
way.
is that you just did something. What was the thought process? You say it's not calculated. You say you skated towards.
So
It was like 15 seconds.
it wasn't premeditated. I'll say that.
So explain for the audience like
Yeah.
what it was.
So Brodeur is a goalie. Marty, one of the greatest goalies of all time.
Fatso.
Fatso forgot to shake my hand.
Yeah.
I'm a forward. Our job is to basically get in front of his face and cause some sort of obstruction, kill his line of sight. That's really what you want to do. As a player, you don't want to be one-on-one with a goalie because he has sight on the puck. You want to shoot through a screen. All the great goal scorers, they shoot through screens.
Yeah.
So it's like a seeing eye puck, okay? My job was to not touch really the puck because I'm on the ice with Scott Gomez, legendary Gomer, Alaskan-born, Chris Drury, who's now the general manager of the Rangers, Brendan Shanahan, and Jaromir Jagr, in my opinion, the greatest
Legend.
European player of all time. So my job is to make sure that I can break that sight line so that one of these superstars can get a puck into the net.
Right.
Okay? When I go to the front of the net and Martin Brodeur, the goalie, who is a wily veteran, like an OG.
Right.
Okay?
He was a shithouser too.
He was a shithouser.
Yeah.
He knew how to play the game. And I would go to the front of the net, and in hockey skates, if you poke a guy behind his knees, because our blades are rockered, you can use the momentum, and the guy will just go ass over tea kettle.
Yeah.
So Brodeur would do that.
It's like back of the knee.
Yes. Boom, you're gone.
Yeah.
And he wanted me to fall into him because then he would sell it and I would take a penalty.
Yeah. Right.
So it's this chess game between, two diabolical guys that are trying to help their
That's
team win.
vet move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, the moment that I made the decision, it was a power play. I knew that I had to go to the front of the net. Okay, I had like 15 seconds notice. Like, okay, I'm going out there and I know where I need to go. I jump over the boards. This is Madison Square Garden during the fucking playoffs. Like,
Cathedral of the game.
right.
Give it up for
Right.
MSG.
right. Pre-renovation. So
yeah.
the building even moved a little bit different back there. I take 2 strides, and I can remember like having an inner debate with myself for the next like 6 to 8 strides, which is probably 2 seconds.
Yeah.
From the time I jump over the boards to get in front of the net, we're talking like 6 seconds total, maybe.
It's like a eureka moment.
I said, I love Risky Business. It's one of my favorite movies of all
too.
time. Sometimes you got to just say, what the fuck?
So good.
And I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I just went directly in front of him. And I have the luxury of seeing his eyes that no one else could see. And this guy, multiple Stanley Cups. And I just said, fuck, if I put my hand in front of his face, and every time he moves somewhere, my hand moves with it, I've just solved the riddle of 100 years of this game, which is trying to break a goalie's eye line.
So effectively, you're gonna turn your back to the game of hockey happening, and you're gonna just be annoying. You're gonna be like, just
Yeah, I'd be like this.
Yeah,
like
just-
if you.
yeah. And he's gonna be like, get the fuck out of my way. dude."
Right. Look how quick that
Yeah,
happened.
It's like you're being annoying right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And then the dopest part of that sequence was that you fucking dunked.
I scored. Yeah. Yeah.
How did that feel? Is that your favorite goal?
Yeah. I think so.
Do you feel like God?
I think so.
That must the way the building fucking rocks.
I think so. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is that better than
Sex?
Sex, yeah, it has to be.
It's the one thing.
It's the goals.
I've never chased the dragon, but
I wish.
goals at MSG,
Oh
goals
my
in
God.
in Nashville, or you know.
You also know Andy Cohen?
Yeah.
You have the best life ever.
Yeah. People magazine said we were once engaged.
Really?
Yeah.
You were
Me
linked-
and Andy used to do these Miami trips at the end of the season.
Uh-huh.
So here we go to Ultra. You know Ultra Music Festival?
Like the
It
techno
used
thing.
to be cool.
Yeah.
Now it's very commercialized, like everything. Hopefully your show. Hopefully you don't sell your soul.
No, dude. I'm open for the highest bidder.
Right. Me
Saudi
too.
Arabia, anyone that wants to come. Yeah.
What about Benny? Why isn't Benny paying you?
Oh,
The influencer program, you didn't get it. You didn't get it.
I just.
You didn't get in on
I've
that.
said a couple things with that.
Oh.
No,
Oh right.
I think I've said a couple things.
Yeah.
I think
Got
I'm on
it.
a list somewhere. Yeah.
Got it. So I do the thing, I score. Here's the interesting part of the whole thing. Okay? To change a rule in the NHL, you have to do it at the Board of Governors meeting
Like
in
the
the
owners
summer.
meeting?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And the union, the players union is they're representing.
Oh, sorry.
It's a whole thing.
Goalies would always
Fuck off. Sorry.
It's funny that they're
Tell
talking
that
about
story
goalies.
again. I'm sorry.
No. So to change a rule in the NHL, you have to do it in the summer at the Board of Governors meeting, which is voted on between the players union and the teams, the owners.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to do a rule change. Everybody's going to put a ballot in, and I'm
Yeah.
sure it's on an iPad now. I did the fucking thing in front of Brodeur. We won the game. I think we
You
won
lost.
the game. We lost the game.
You
We
lost
won the
4-3.
series.
You won the series.
Okay. Nice. Nice, Doc.
You lost in overtime.
Yeah.
4-3.
Okay. So it was a high stakes game. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. I had a missed call or a text message. Glenn Sather, and they were giving me a heads up, like, "Yo, they just changed the rule, and you're
Just
not
overnight.
allowed to do that tonight or ever again."
It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you think that like
It's illegal. And I want to do a 30 for 30 on it or some sort of like little mini doc.
it'd be amazing?
But I don't want to expose everyone. I just want to know like who made that call because that's a funny call. If Gary Bettman's like, okay, we're going to break precedent, we're going to do something illegal, but he can't do that again.
Like all the owners are in their pajamas,
Right.
And they have to get them on like not a Zoom, but
right,
yeah.
right. Like, did you see?
Because they're
Are we
like-
good? Can we do this?
Yeah.
We're gonna step out of line here and do something that we've never done
Yeah.
before.
Because the bad kid,
The bad man.
the bad guy, you were naughty.
Yeah, I found a loophole.
You found it. I mean, it was just like
It's a fucking gray area.
Moment of brilliance, and it's just like that is to me so cool.
Yes.
And I don't even think it should be against the rules.
I can see where they're coming from because then it gets a little bit of like a.
Then everyone's
Because then I
acting
would
annoying?
just. Well, I would draft the biggest guy I could ever find that I could put in
Chara,
skates.
yeah.
And just bigger than Chara. Just make sure his arms could work and say, you got to figure out how to skate from here to the front of the net.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just use your like Shaq.
I lived in DC during the Caps Pens years, and I got back into hockey. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Actually, my friend was sleeping with this girl, and she was also sleeping with Ovi.
Oh.
Yeah, and she would just get a text. He wasn't.
She would
dating
just
her.
leave.
She would just leave. She'd get a text that said, "I want fuck you in ass." And then yeah. He's the coolest guy of all time.
Ovi? I love Ovi.
You ever chilled with him?
No. I
He's
never had
got-
the
he's-
luxury.
There's something so fucking like just lovable about him, like
Well,
in a
he's-
Shohei way, where they're kind of like a big dog or something.
Because
right?
you know what? They love the game.
But like there was like defenseman on the Pens that was like he was 9 feet tall.
Hal Gill.
Do you remember that guy?
Yeah,
Did you play against him?
Yeah, I lacerated my spleen and almost died in St. Vincent's because I hit him.
Because of that guy?
Yeah.
What
That's
did you
the
try
guy.
to do?
No, we were in the playoffs. It was the second round. I think it was game 3. And a puck got dumped in from the blue line. And I can remember it so vividly. You know, it's weird what sticks with you. And I said to myself, it was like, I'm going to fucking kill Hal Gill right now.
But he's like 9 feet tall.
I know, but I'm going to, like, I'm the guy that's going to.
Prison rules.
I
You
am
go up
going
to the biggest
get
bastard.
Hal
Yeah.
Gill right now. We're at home. I went 100 miles an hour. I hit him so fucking hard, and I think he just kind of like leaned into me because he was huge. He was 6'8", and I remember, like, you know, when you get hit or punched and you want to pretend like it didn't hurt. So then I kind of like got to the bench, and Cass, our trainer,
Bounced off him.
I bounced off of him. I got to the bench. I said to, it was actually Jim Ramsey, Rammer. I go, I think I just tore my abdominals. Can we go in and get a Toradol shot? So,
Drugs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we went in, and
You were
I got,
geeked. You guys were like Future. You guys were off the perks. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we were.
That's the only way you get through, right?
Well, Toradol's you can only use it in the playoffs. That's when we're allowed to technically use it.
You get better drugs.
Yeah, you get the good stuff.
Yeah.
You get the actual, they put a needle. It's like the perfect, you know, the sports scene where you bend over the table and the needle goes in the ass.
Yeah.
Anyways, I thought that I tore my abdominals. I got a Toradol shot. It was my second. I finished the game, and after the game I got into a cold tub, and I got into the cold tub, and all of a sudden I felt like I got stabbed in the shoulder. And shout out Doc Feldman, Andrew Feldman, good Jew. He said, let's go. They put me in a robe. They took me to St. Vincent's. I got to St. Vincent's. I had hit Hal Gill so hard that I lacerated my spleen, my own spleen. So he didn't hit me, right? Normally you get hit by a car, you get a lacerated spleen in a car accident. I did it to myself because I was like, I'm gonna kill Hal Gill right now.
What are you idiot?
And I spent 6 nights in the ICU of St. Vincent, which is not even here anymore. They tore it down in the West Village.
Yeah, it's the nice hospital now.
Well,
With the circles, yeah.
it wasn't. It's where most of the
People died of
AIDS.
AIDS.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I was in the basement, and I said, I'll go. I'm good with this at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
You almost died?
Yeah. It was a shooting. It was a. They had to cauterize it, but they could only. It was the type of bleed that you could only see it when the scope was in. So
Yeah.
I had to keep going in. They had to scope me like 4 times over the course of 5 days. It was crazy, dude.
I talked to. Well, I'll ask you first, and then I'll tell you what I've gotten in my research. But how do you think your profile player would translate to 2025 NHL?
Oh my God. Well, the funny thing is, if I had have started taking jiu-jitsu while I was playing, I would have won multiple Stanley Cups,
Really?
and I'd probably be the president of the United States.
Really?
I mean,
No, you know you were born in Canada.
right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fuck off.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So what? But like.
But
how would jiu-jitsu help though?
because it slowed everything down, and what I did, I sped everything
You went
up.
too fast. Yeah.
I sped everything up.
Yeah.
Everything went from like 0 to 100 immediately. And guys, you know, on my team, and it was warm-ups. It was just always. It was constant.
Yeah. That was soccer. Like some of the best players, they look like they're going like it's so slow.
Yeah.
Because like there's like a term for it, like a Spanish term, pausa. But where the player, like, and there's chaos surrounding them, and they just look like they're in the eye of the storm.
Right.
And everything is just so, like, people are just falling over. And like, it like looks like, but what they're doing is their brain is doing math.
Right.
There's like, they're doing
That
equations.
they're computing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And it's like,
And you know what's so ironic? It's like everything comes around full circle. I'm going to Detroit for the centennial anniversary alumni. Steve Yzerman was the one guy that sat me down and said, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and play.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do that
Yeah.
with a lot of people. He certainly didn't then
Yeah.
as a player.
Yeah.
And on one hand, I can say I should have listened to him. I would have had a better hockey career.
Well, you sustained a career from not shutting the fuck up.
Right.
But that means that one of the GOATs believed in your skills.
yes,
That's kind of dope.
of course.
Yeah.
And he would say that I probably left a lot on the table as far as
Yeah.
playing wise.
Interesting.
Now, the other side of it is that I think I was like more an entertainer than a player.
And that's, I mean, like, we'll get to it because I want to say this, what I've heard first, but like, that's an interesting thought to be like, well, this is, I mean, you're an actor now. I mean, like,
No, but that's the same thing. I'm telling a story.
exactly. Like, so, what I've got back, I talked to like an NHL insider. He said your skill set would apply better to a modern NBA or NHL.
Oh, I'd be a gamer right now.
Because, like,
I would dominate because I could skate.
And also it was
And
you
it's
being
much
undersized.
smaller. Yeah,
you being
now-
undersized is like,
yeah,
you're a
no.
great skater, and then also like the psychological elements of the game have actually, it's kind of a coveted, like a GM will seek out, like we're going on a playoff.
There's not
run.
many of these
We need
guys
Avery.
left.
Yeah.
Yes.
And from what I understand, like the Panthers are kind of like a Avery type of team.
Sam Bennett, they
Yeah.
have multiple Avery-esque players. I mean, better than Avery, but
Yeah.
like they have some of my.
They wear the evil empire kind of
They
thing.
do, yes.
Because they're like starting a little dynasty
Yes,
situation.
yes, and I love watching them.
Yeah.
And I wish, and I'm very critical of the Rangers, and I wish we had players in New York City that played a little bit like some of those fucking guys in Florida.
Yeah. In the tree of your profile in the NHL as agitator, like who do you see as your OGs?
Oh God, OGs.
Yeah.
A lot of my peers. This guy Steve Ott, who I played with in Dallas, who's now an assistant coach in St. Louis, was a complete animal. He would decimate your entire bloodline if he could, if he had enough time, and
Yeah.
he was a savage. You know, Tiger Williams was this guy that played back in the day. And Eddie Shack. It was like clear the track. Here comes Shack. There's been some Kenny Linsman, the Rat.
Yeah.
Kenny Linsman was my dad's favorite player. He played
The
for
Rat.
the Bruins. Yeah, they
Yeah.
called him. He was the original Rat.
Yeah.
So I always loved, Dougie Gilmore to a certain extent, but was a little bit more skilled. He was a Toronto Maple Leaf.
And did you conceive of what you were doing as like playing the heel, like in like professional wrestling?
Absolutely.
You're like Eddie Guerrero almost.
Yeah, and Ronda Rousey, I think she's going to come back as a heel.
Is she?
I think to the UFC, yeah.
Well, kind of what you were doing by being a fancy boy was like you were doing a little bit of gold dust too, right?
I was inflaming.
You were like acting like a little bit
Yeah.
spicy, right?
Yeah, but I was also the first person that I brought Andre Leon Talley to a Ranger game.
Who's that?
He was a giant, gay, black
Yeah.
fashion man who worked under Anna Wintour for a long time at Vogue.
Did
A
you
legendary.
You were trying to distract the guys? Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wait, am I correct in saying that NHL is the only North American sport that has never had an out gay player?
Well, because we're the only sport
Yeah.
that outside of UFC, like, we fight, and I still think there's that.
That macho aspect.
Yeah. And I've played with gay players.
Totally. Yeah.
For sure.
I bet. Yeah. Yeah.
That was I gave you an opportunity to you could have came at me on that one.
Well,
Like what? How do you know they were gay?
I don't know.
No, you would ask me that,
How do you know they were gay?
implying that I had like sexual relations with some of my gay teammates.
You fucked your guys?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I was already way ahead of. I was already playing the bit.
Were you
the
trying to help them come out of the closet, or like was it?
No, I was trying. Oh, are you doing it? That was good.
In terms of like you playing the heel and like your kind of and you realizing that your entire 13 years was a type of performance,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Well said.
Then like most of the times you got in trouble from what I saw.
Yeah.
Wasn't it actually like you were doing a dirty hit on the ice? It wasn't like you were trying to like you could give a guy a spinal injury. It was talking to the press, right?
I said the sloppy seconds thing, which was
Which is it? Why? It's not. It's nothing. In 2025, it's nothing. In the NBA, there's like 6 girls that they all have sex with.
No, but
Yeah.
but it was a crass and it was
That to me just seemed like Gary Bettman was like just sick of you, right?
Gary wanted to send a message.
That was like it was the last straw. Right?
Again, well said.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But the problem what I saw was like going back to Connor McDavid, love him. We love, but like
you know, I
he's
was
not. You're gonna give them an interview, right? The rest of the guys are gonna be like, well, you got to play. You got 3 periods. And
Yeah,
you gotta
we
get
are-
it from the puck with the puck drops and.
Yeah,
got a
hockey
lot of
players
good guys.
have been conditioned to be some of the worst sound bites of all time.
And you're giving them like so the media is like you're feeding to some extent you're
One of my
actually-
great quotes
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the media, and this sort of ties into like what I was doing. I was on the back page of the Post when Spitzer went in this. I got pulled into the
Oh,
Spitzer.
you got client nined?
I got pulled in.
Really?
And the back cover was the Ranger and the Madam because
Ooh.
somebody said that I was in the book.
Oh, were you?
I walked
fine, I'm not
in.
judging.
So when I got to the rink that
Yeah.
day and the horde of reporters, I said, guys, anytime that I've ever been to a whorehouse, I didn't use my real name.
And they loved it.
And that was it.
And they loved it.
And that was it was
But-
done.
But like they're not gonna get that out of these guys from
I agree.
fucking, Saskatchewan. you
I
know?
agree.
They're and so to some extent, you were giving the NHL your like headlines. You were actually like doing something for the league.
On a national level, well, yeah,
Yes.
more than some of like the stars in the league, for
And
sure.
I think nowadays it would be conceived in a different way. I think, right? Because like nowadays we understand that like that's that what you're doing is you're effectively doing PR for the league and you're making it more popular.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are a great example
Of what?
of you know what
White nationalism.
of like what we want to see from our athletes.
Perfect Aryan skull shape.
So when I was doing it, it was like, oh, look at this guy. He's dating famous girls. It was sort of weird.
That's bad?
And the guy before
Getting
me,
hot girls is bad?
well, it's an old boys club, and it's a very traditional
Oh, like the shower. Yeah. Yeah.
like the shower.
Yeah, like the shower. So it's 95% gay. Yeah. You're like one of the only guys that gets pussy, and now you got judged for it. You got suspended for getting pussy?
Yeah, essentially, right?
You announced you wanted to be a Shakespearean actor after
Yeah.
you retired.
Yeah.
And then like you've pursued creative, like you've been doing something from 8. So like when did you retire?
I was
30?
33, maybe.
So it's one thing your whole life,
Yeah.
right? And like when I was watching that Devils Rangers series,
Uh-huh.
that's war.
Yeah.
You're a fucking war.
I
right?
think what happened was I was burnt out
Yeah.
because I was tired of being chased. You know, Gary was up the league. There was
Yeah.
always something.
Right.
Like when I think back to Yzerman saying, just shut the fuck up, it was too late at that point.
Yeah.
There had been so much heat and like it was
But you had a career waiting for you, probably as a result of it. Like,
well,
you
I
played-
played long enough that
Yeah.
I said, if I don't do it now and I stay, you know, then they pull you back in.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm 40 when I'm done,
Uh-huh.
and I know I want to do something else.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to do it now while I'm young and energized and like and
Right.
thank God that I'd have more money now, I guess, you
Dude,
know.
you're competing against other dudes your whole life,
Yeah.
right? Like, how do they replace that, right?
Dude,
For you, it's like
it's-
doing like beautiful, gorgeous paintings and like reading beautiful books. And,
Well,
like,
I don't.
But
Well,
those guys are like, are they gambling? Are they like, are
it
they-
gets dark.
Yeah, it gets dark.
Gets dark.
Yeah.
Gets dark.
Is there a support network like for the lads?
I think it's getting better for the boys.
Like the Players Association has
I
something?
think it's getting better.
Yeah.
You know, we have great medical. So, yes, they're in much better situations than the average person, but they're also dealing with like, it's pretty dark.
Uh-huh.
It's dark because you don't know. Like, you don't know anything. You've only done one thing.
Well, you're trying to kill another guy your whole life, and then you're like, now you're like at the what? Like you're just sitting
You're
there?
just a regular guy.
Yeah, yeah,
It gets dark.
yeah.
And you got to figure out how to fucking. Time is your enemy when you stop
Yeah.
playing.
You punched a cop, right?
In LA, yeah. Well, no,
Antifa style. Yeah.
they said
you defunded the police.
they said that no, they tried to come in the house. This was in Laurel Canyon too, by the way, which is
Fabulous.
very hippity dippity, right? Earthy. Yeah, they had a LAPD helicopter on top of the house telling me to surrender. And then I think I was on the back page of the post for that. The piggies, because I was.
Whatever. All I'm saying is this.
Is
like,
that what you?
No, you're transitioning into a real life. It must be hard not to punch every cop you see. You're like a Vigo in History of Violence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't, or Fight Club, or, I couldn't go to work. I couldn't work in a regular atmosphere. When you come from an atmosphere where you're allowed to fight your coworker as a positive step, then go into the public sector and what? I mean, I don't know, work for FanDuel, or even at FanDuel, I'm sure there would be issues.
I would punch FanDuel. Yeah, I'd punch
right?
everyone, yeah.
So
Do you feel like you got out of the shit? You're like, you got out of Nom.
I got out of Nom.
Yeah.
And you needed some time, and I was always.
It has to be a transition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my job, like I said in the book, I felt like a protector. So taking out my flamethrower, I would say it was a precautionary step. I didn't look at it as like I was just making sure everything was cool out there.
Right, because like the best player on one team, like Sidney Crosby's gotten in one fight, right?
Yeah.
Right. So because there's a knight like you, and he's like, oh, thank you, like
Yes.
who like comes in
And
someone's fucking with him.
handles it.
It handles it.
So the transition takes, it takes a while.
So chivalrous.
It takes a while.
Was there another guy where the two of you were like, we love fighting each other on another team? It's kind of romantic, I would find.
Yeah. Me and Darcy Tucker did.
Yeah, you
we
just had
liked
great
it.
ones.
Yeah, and I love them.
And you high five afterwards. You're like,
No, but
ridiculous.
and you know what's interesting? It's so crazy because Darcy Tucker married one of his teammates' sisters. That was something that I would approach.
oh, so you chirp that.
Yes.
Well, I would tell the teammate that Darcy's dicking her so good tonight.
That's what I would.
Yeah.
I kept it away
And
from.
then Darcy would come in and say,
He
I'm
would
not dicking
defend
her.
his brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law.
If his brother-in-law didn't snap, Darcy was coming over the top to defend his honor.
What were,
So it was a
like,
win-win.
family stuff worked best? What worked best?
I mean, sisters, you would get the wires would get crossed if the
You said to me,
sisters.
I fucked your sister. I'd be like, she's great and you're great. And I would love
Mazel
you guys. I
tov.
would love it.
Right.
I would give you my blessing.
Right,
Yeah.
but
I'm Joe Sakic.
that's like
Joe
the Jewish
Sakic would
mom
be like,
in you.
I love that for you.
Yeah. No, that was anything ex-girlfriend,
Ex-girlfriend.
because
She's such a, who cares?
well, because she's now dating
That's what a bro,
my teammate.
But that's what a bro goes through, right?
Yeah,
A bro's
yes.
like, you had sex before me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fundamentals.
Let's get, so how the fuck, you're about to be your third Christopher Nolan
Okay,
film.
when I was done playing, I did Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And one of the producers on Dancing with the Stars' husband is a guy by the name of John Papsadera, who I think is,
It's a hockey name.
well, no, he's a casting director.
I know, but it sounds like a hockey name.
Yeah, it does. Like, Papsadera.
Papsadera. He used to hit like a
Like a truck.
truck.
So, because I did Dancing with the Stars, a few years later, my buddy Pete Berg put me in a movie called Patriots Day.
I
I'd
saw
never
it.
been
The
on a
Boston
movie
bombing
set.
movie.
Yes.
I saw it in a hotel once.
And I took the train up to Boston, And the combination of those two events, because once I did the thing in Boston with Pete, I go, that's the closest thing I've ever felt to fighting at center ice in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
I'm on set, there's 200 people, all of a sudden they go action, and it's like...
You're acting.
Yeah. So, because I did Dancing with the Stars and now did this Berg movie, now I get connected to John Papsadera, who has a history of casting and breaking, like, he likes interesting dudes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And he puts me in Tenet, was the first one. And I did 6 weeks on Tenet, the last final sequence when all the shits were blowing the shit up. Yes. Inverted.
Yeah.
Inverted ordinances and all that.
I got that movie really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
It made mad sense.
Really? It took me like 14 times with the subtitles on, and I was in the movie to figure it out.
Yeah.
But
You should have asked while you were there.
I've
You should have been like, what the fuck is this about?
then I did Oppenheimer, and I auditioned for these roles.
Yeah.
I do the thing, the sides, the tape. And I don't know what happened at that point, but like much like my hockey career, I had a couple of mentors like G's that guided me that liked what was going on. And I guess I just finished doing the Odyssey, and so that's my third one.
That's
and now
crazy,
I'm a working actor. Like I'll go anywhere.
Is he like a general on set? How's he running that show?
Oh,
He's like Patton or something.
That's
what I imagine.
He's so good.
He is.
He's so good.
How's he? He doesn't lose his cool, I imagine. Also.
No. I mean, I don't. He's like firing on a different wavelength. He's like Shohei.
Right.
He sees everything happen before it happens.
Yeah.
Or also, just trusts the beauty of creativity and hires the best people and lets them paint.
Wow.
Inside structure.
So
inside fucking like reality. Because that's the other thing, he builds reality. I mean,
and he also does everything in camera too.
everything.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
With like a fucking IMAX like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just all over the world.
So he's basically like Scotty, right?
He's the
Scotty of movies.
He's the Scotty Bowman
Yeah, the Scotty Bowman
of movies.
Really?
He is.
When you saw
Because I once sat in a sauna with Scotty Bowman.
Really? What did he look like there?
He had a towel just under his.
I would imagine so.
Right up to the.
Just right up to the.
Right up to the
yeah,
top.
Yeah.
Okay. So he looked like he was in fighting shape.
Are you gonna see him this weekend?
I hope to God I do.
Yes.
I hope to God. Because, I was a kid and insane when I met him.
a bad boy.
And he sat and he talked to me about my dad being a teacher and what high school. He would always talk about things that had nothing to do with what I think he was trying to get you to understand.
Really?
In a very beautiful way.
He like guide you.
And I think that's how I would, the comparison, Chris.
That was a good pull?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like in the ether.
In terms of like so he was directing you to some
Yes.
extent, Scotty Bowman.
Yes.
That is one of the dopest things I've ever heard.
Yes.
I love it when sports stuff is expressed that way.
Yes.
Yeah. Like in a different, wow.
Yeah.
I love fucking sports, dude. Wait, are we gonna go to games together?
Yes.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Are we boys?
I think so. Yeah.
Can I just close?
I didn't know how this was gonna go, by the way.
No. I'm just great to be around.
Good.
Really.
What camp did you go to?
Jews.
No, I know. Which one?
Majdanek.
Where?
I think it was in southern Germany or Poland. I forget where. Where was Majdanek?
Wow.
New Jersey, right?
Not.
I want to ask you one last question. Do you think a girlfriend will ever like respect you if she doesn't feel like if you could kill her with your bare hands?
No. Yeah, you're right.
So it's just shoot that really.
That's always in the back.
Not that you want to do it.
It's always in the back of her head.
But just that you want to like. If it's just.
And when I see that situation,
and if a guy can't,
I have
do
compassion for her because I know she's totally not fulfilled because she doesn't feel safe.
What do you mean? There's other types of
Which is
Are we
why I
gonna go
come
to
back
games?
to it. Yeah, and you know
Are
what?
you gonna teach me how to kill?
We're gonna grapple.
Not right now. No, don't.
Stand up so everybody can see that we're.
5'10". 5'10", and he went league too. Everyone, Sean Avery. My best. Wait, I'm serious.
Great. Oh.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.